From the beginning of the Ime Udoka scandal, when the head coach of the Boston Celtics got suspended a year over an inappropriate relationship with someone else on the Boston Celtics staff, Matt Barnes had one of the most interesting responses. Because Matt Barnes, former NBA athlete, current analyst for ESPN, I think he does some stuff for NBC Sports, maybe it's somewhere in California as well. But Matt Barnes put out a tweet kind of supporting Ime Udoka, saying, hey, you know what? Things happen, but that seems a little bit harsh. That punishment is way too harsh. Well, he very quickly deleted that tweet and put out a video explaining that he had put out that tweet without knowledge of the situation. And once he found out what was really going on in Boston, he knew it was 100 times worse than anyone thought. He deleted his tweet of support. Well, now Matt Barnes is speaking out yet again, is not telling everybody exactly what's happening, but he is making it clear this situation is serious. So much so that he doesn't think Ime Udoka will ever coach in the NBA again. Matt Barnes says Ime Udoka may never coach again if full scope of cheating scandal is revealed. And I just want to listen to Matt Barnes. Now, this comes from two different YouTube videos over on the DJ Vlad channel, so Vlad TV. We've seen a lot of these videos come out. He talks to a lot of athletes, stuff like that. But this one is definitely interesting. And even though he's not coming right out and saying it, you basically know what Matt Barnes is saying. Let's listen to him.
So it was announced today that Ime Udoka has been suspended for an entire year. Now, you spoke about it on Instagram.
Yeah, last night.
What is your overall take about what's happening?
My overall take was I spoke too soon without knowing the facts. I thought, my point of view was if this was a basic situation where, he had slept with someone in the organization, I thought it was a little harsh. You know what I mean? I thought like this is very common, not only in the NBA, but across all corporate businesses. And I thought a year for a suspension was a lot. But then after I made my post, someone literally called me right after, maybe 2 minutes later, and told me what happened. So I had to backpedal, man. Like I took down my post, and today I came up and kind of just let people know, like I misspoke. In the media, I think too often people misspeak or say the wrong shit, but never apologize when they're wrong. And I just don't move like that. So.
Yeah, I'll stop right there for a second. I do appreciate that. There's not a lot of people in the mainstream media that would do that, but Matt Barnes did do exactly that. He deleted his tweet and he posted a complete explanation of why. Now, he's not going all in on those details yet. He thinks they're probably going to come out at some point. But that's kind of the situation a lot of us had. When it was coming out, we're like, okay, an inappropriate relationship, significant suspension, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 games, something like that for breaking team rules. Then a year suspension came down, and everyone's looking at each other like, what is this all about? Well, they're going to continue discussing it.
After I found out what happened, I had to back up and assess the situation. And, I'm not going to say what happened. If it comes out, it'll probably come out because it's, everything eventually comes out. But I just can't support, some of the stuff he did. So that's why I kind of had to backpedal off that and let people know I was wrong for jumping out there without the information.
Well, yeah, I know a few things about the situation. And without getting into any details, it's not so much that he slept with someone, but who he slept with. That's potentially going to come out and so forth.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too. So I said, if what I heard is true, it's just like, yo, you on your own, bro. I can't back that.
Now think about that in the context of what we've heard. We have heard one significant report about him sleeping with the wife of a Celtics vice president. Now, I don't know, like a vice president, I forget what he's even a vice president of, but if that is the case, I mean, that would be bad, but would it be that level of bad that Matt Barnes is talking about? I don't know. The way he speaks about it, it's like someone who's untouchable. Like, who could this be? Maybe it's multiple people, who knows? He'll go on further elaborate here about it's not exactly what he did, it's who he did it with.
You saw this type of thing happening.
I saw stuff going on, you know what I mean? Like from top to bottom. And that's what I said in my post. I've seen from the owners to the dancers to and everybody in between, you know what I mean? It's kind of like its own little reality show, and again, to each his own, you know what I mean? No one's claiming to be perfect. But, like I heard, it's not about what he did. I guess it's about who he did it with. Is really gonna, kind of flip the game upside down when it comes to this instance.
And then one more. We got one more clip from this, and this is the important one. The part where he questions if Ime Udoka will have a career after this. Once again, Matt Barnes.
The assistant coach is going to step up and coach, or are they going to bring in someone else?
Guessing. I don't know. I mean, you know, Boston will figure out a way, but you know, if everything comes out, he'll be lucky if he coaches in the NBA again. To be honest with you.
Oh, you think it's that bad?
I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty heavy, man. It's just some stuff you can't do. You know what I mean? Because some stuff you can't do. So it's just like, again, not judging, to each his own. I've made plenty of mistakes, but if everything comes out, it could get extra hot in the kitchen for him.
Yeah. Well, I hope.
That is next level. The idea that Ime Udoka, after one season as Boston Celtics head coach, takes them to the NBA Finals where they lose to Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And now his NBA career might be over because of a cheating scandal. I will echo what Matt Barnes said. I'm not sitting here going to be the morality for anybody, like judge anybody off what these things happen. This shit happens not just in the NBA, but everywhere in life. But when it does come down to, well, it was the wrong person, it was the boss's wife, whatever this may be, that is a massive fucking problem. And it looks like we don't have even the slightest idea of what the truth is behind Ime Udoka. Is it multiple women? Is it not just that vice president's wife? Could it be someone higher than that? This is getting pretty insane. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.